what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell, New Mexico. This is season 1, episode 5. Let's get into the episode.
Hey man, what brings you out here?
Early morning rations run. Where's Liz?
She's not here.
Why, she didn't come home last night. And when she doesn't come home, she's with you guys. Always.
Yeah, she was. She passed out on my couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, some wine, old movies, you know.
A lot of wine.
Yeah.
And now she's...
Goat yoga.
Yeah, we'll call you if we hear from her.
Yeah. I'll talk to you guys then. Yeah.
See ya.
All right, sounds good.
What's up, Doc? What?
Nothing. You're just... Wow. What's got you so dressed up?
Interview for that research position. Huh. Okay, no offense, but you do not look so wow.
My mom gave me this. So far, I've learned that my dad had 2 stints in rehab for booze in the 80s, multiple affairs over his entire marriage, and, oh yeah, a pervasive obsession with aliens.
Rosa drew this. I still hoped I was wrong about them having an affair.
Me too. Teenage addict with the record and the town sheriff. The optics are ugly. I have to work and I haven't slept. Is it okay if we maybe pump the brakes on the sleuthing for one day? My dad and your sister aren't going to be any less dead tomorrow.
I got stuff to do too. June 8th, the night Rosa died.
Roswell, please go ahead. My boyfriend thinks he's a cabbage.
Hello, 911. I have regretfully become a cabbage.
Roswell, please go ahead.
I'm at the turquoise mine working on my documentary, and people are floating in the middle of the desert. 3 of them, teenagers.
Floating. In the air.
You know, never mind. I gotta go.
I heard you on the police tip line that night. It said you saw 3 people floating.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I recognize
Mine
your
was
voice.
erased.
Because you subscribe to my podcast?
Because it haunts my nightmares. I know people say they don't believe you, but I do. This time, I need details. I need the video.
There is no video.
You said on the tape that you were making a documentary.
Nothing is an accident. Got it?
No.
People who talk end up dead. Clear?
That's all you do is talk. I don't know where he could have gone.
You could try knocking. It's less of a felony, but it's also less dramatic, so depends on what you're going for.
I'm getting worried, Liz. Call me when you get this. Big alien fan?
Sure. I'm Liz. You're Isabel's husband, right?
No, Bracken. You haven't seen her around today, have you?
No, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm secretly a nerd for this, too. Well, if you're looking for alien scoop, Grant Green's got all this stuff in storage during the renovations. It's just north of the Long Farm. Slip him 20, and he'll give you a private tour. If you see Isabel.
Yeah, I'll try to call you.
So you want to tell me why you drove all the way out here?
Legacy, I guess. This place wasn't part of the assets in his will. Guess I wanted to know what happened to it.
When I got back from Iraq, he left me the key and a letter telling me I could have the place. I figured that you knew.
No. Why would he leave this place to you instead of me or my mom?
I don't know. And when I got back, he'd already passed. I never got a chance to ask.
You recognize this?
Yeah, keychain looks like mine. But that key is too small for the door.
Mind if I poke around and see if I can find the lock? Then I'll take off.
When I got here, I put everything that reminded me of the good old days in the closet. Go nuts.
What the hell are you gonna do, shoot her?
We don't know what we're walking into. She could be in trouble.
She could be the trouble. Her car was picked up from this spot.
Yeah, what brought her out here?
Doesn't matter unless we find her.
Oh, you don't have questions? We don't even know what causes these blackouts.
I do. Trauma. Last time she had an episode like this was near the end of high school when she was afraid I was gonna abandon her. Now she thinks she's gonna lose you. She thinks she's lost me to Liz. She's freaking out, man. It's triggering her.
Or maybe it's all this talk about Rosa. Max, maybe it's time we tell her the truth.
That is out of the question.
Just try and call her.
Got her.
That's not a lock.
You got distracted. Do you remember that night your dad made us set up that tent to teach us extreme weather survival?
Your dad had driven home for the night, so Mine concocted a brand new form of kitty torture.
We found a way to sneak back inside. We were a good team.
Until you grew one chest hair and instantly became a nightmare of a bully. Like some bro jock from an 80s movie.
I don't know why I was like that.
Because I was gay. People started to notice, and you were afraid that if you were nice to me, people would think you were gay too.
I'm sorry. I didn't think
Don't, please. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been through a lot worse than your locker room taunting at this point. How much longer do you think this is gonna take?
Whoa. Damn it. Whoa. Hey, help me move this.
What the hell?
Did you know about this?
No, dude. Okay, so this is the point in the horror movie where the audience starts screaming, no, don't do that.
What's the worst thing we can find?
What, literal skeletons.
A bunch of like artifacts that if you interact with one, you get haunted by them. I've seen Cabin in the Woods.
Isabel! What happened?
I don't know. It's happening again. Just like it was before.
It's okay. It's okay. We're here. We got you. We're not gonna let anything bad happen to you, okay?
I think I prefer skeletons.
Dumb.
Why did you really come here?
I'm looking into Rosa Ortega's death.
Liz's sister, the DUI?
Liz has questions.
What, you think that your dad had something to do with it?
I think Rosa and my dad were having an affair.
No. Your dad was a good guy. You know why he left me this house and not you? Because you were fine. You were popular. You were at the top of your class in med school. Your mom loved you. I wasn't loved. My mom was gone. My dad was a homophobic, abusive dick. And your dad saw it. He left me these keys so that I would have a place to go. He wasn't the type of person who would take advantage of a desperate teenager. He would help them.
Roswell, 1947, while the men, women, and children of this quiet New Mexico town slept, a forced great order.
Who sent you?
Look.
This is for detoxing. My dad had been through the 12 steps a couple times. Maybe he was trying to keep her in here to get her clean?
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm just thinking wishfully again and I need to get a grip.
Something isn't right.
Yeah. Wrong would be closer to my choice of words.
It's locked. Your key.
I just want to talk, Grant. Can you put the gun down? Please?
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm on a watch list.
I am actually interested in your documentary. I know I was skeptical in the past, but you may be right.
You don't think that.
I have seen things, Grant.
I want to know who sent you. How you heard that police tape.
I thought you would be impressed with my passion for uncovering the truth. I'm intrepid.
I told you there's nothing on the tape. Look, before the Gravity of It All podcast, I was a peyote documentarian. Highly respected in peyote documentary circles.
So you were tripping that night out in the desert.
Out of my mind.
That's why they didn't worry about silencing you. They figured no one would believe you anyway.
Who's they?
You tell me.
A couple of guys showed up later that year. I gave them a tape. It was either that or a slow death. It wasn't the tape.
I thought you'd be well on your way to San Quentin by now. Guessing you didn't confess all your sins?
Nah, he's not going anywhere.
Max thinks my idea of me confessing is what set you off on this little spirit quest.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, last time you had an episode was in high school. Thought maybe something triggered old trauma. You know, I don't know. Your fear that someone you love will be taken away from you.
Who, Michael? Are you kidding? I'm already dreaming of ways to convert that Airstream into a shabby chic Instagram trap. I don't think it's trauma. I think I just exhausted myself trying to use my powers to get Liz out of town. I don't think I anticipated how much harder it was going to be this time.
Harder?
Yeah, you know, because I'm out of practice, so everything is harder this time.
That's not what you meant.
Max, that's
Isabel, have you messed with Liz's mind before?
She told you. She tried at the drive-in.
That's why you suggested it. Not because it was some brilliant idea y'all come up with, but because it worked before. You made Liz leave. After Rosa, after high school, she didn't abandon me. You sent her away. Say it. Give me that much.
I'd recognize his hands anywhere.
He was Rosa's dad?
My dad didn't have an affair with Liz's sister. He had an affair with her mom. That's why he was trying to help Rosa sober up. That's why he was never the same after she died. Rosa was his daughter.
Rosa, you're floating. You had this the whole time? Why didn't you tell anyone about it?
Because I'm not stupid. I took the money rather than a slow death.
What money?
I've said too much. People who talk end up dead.
You literally talk more than anybody has ever talked ever in history.
Not about anything real.
I get it. So someone pays you to flood the airways with bogus conspiracy theories and extremist propaganda, and anything real seems small in comparison. Alien fake news.
You should hear my 9/11 theories.
Who paid you to stay quiet?
All you had to do was not talk. I should have known.
Quiet for once. We gotta figure out a way to get out of here.
Every general and scientist who investigated the original crash, dead. Hey, your sister, I bet she knew. Dead. Jim Valenti, he knew. Dead. Now, Liz Ardecco and Grant Green.
How many shots was that?
What?
Shots. 6 and he has to reload. That was 4.
We have to split up.
No.
You broke in. I tried to stop you.
No, wait, what are you? 5, 6.
We were just trying to protect the secret, Max.
We're all smitten and messed up, and you wanted to tell Liz.
I wasn't smitten, I loved her.
How was I supposed to know that?
I don't know, Isabel, maybe if you were a damn mind reader.
I thought you had a crush. A dangerous one that could threaten all of our lives, including yours.
And you made the rules our entire lives. Never be extraordinary. Just once, we made a game time decision. It was for your own good.
You lied for 10 years.
Sometimes you keep things from the people that you love to protect them. Kind of like how you've been lying to the love of your life about this little murder thing, you know? Rosa and her friends.
Ever since Liz drove away, I have never been happy. Not once. I have been idling because I didn't think I deserved a goodbye. And do you know what got me out of bed in the morning? How much I loved you two.
Look, this is ancient history.
No, not for him.
It is right now! I need to talk to Liz. Where is she?
I don't know. How would I know?
You got into her head a couple days ago. The connection is still there. Find her, Isabel! Whoa, what is it?
She's in trouble.
Give me your keys. Give me your keys!
She's near the Long Farm.
Hey.
Could have gone with.
Roswell, 1947. While the men, women, and children of this quiet New Mexico town slept, burning, aliens landed that night, proving we are not.
I would have just ran.
Who did you tell?
Wyatt!
Who did you tell?
I'll tell you everything! Just let me out first, please! I have nothing to lose! Why are you doing this? Wyatt!
How do you know his name? Who is this guy?
Excuse me. Are you okay?
It's Wyatt Long.
Sorry for dragging you into all this.
Kyle, how many men do you know who were a father to any and every kid who needed one? That's who Jim Valenti was, and he was yours. The dad I got was a monster, is a monster.
Because he sent you off to war?
My father was my war. And your dad saw it when we were kids. Do you remember the summer that we built the treehouse?
Yeah.
That's the summer that my dad found out I was gay. He knew before I did. He thought he could beat it out of me. Jim tried to intervene. But you can't make someone stop hating someone. And my dad hated me.
You've got it wrong, you know. My dad didn't leave you that key because he thought you were weak. He would have never thought that about you. You're the bravest person I know.
Don't move! On your knees, now! We gotta go. Stay behind me.
It's Wyatt Long. Max! Max! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Max! Max!
Pick him up.
This could be a problem. Okay. They just didn't take you to the hospital? What?
I went to the hospital. They said he left. Did you do self-surgery?
I'm not wired like you. I can't have doctors finding out. This thing doesn't make
Could have gone to Kyle.
Wyatt is a racist with a chip on his shoulder, but he's also a coward. And murdering Grant Green, going after you...
Max, can I look at the wound, please?
I'm fine.
You're obviously in a lot of pain.
Why are you here?
You showed up when I needed you, so...
I know this looks a little crazy.
You always wear your nightgown to goat yoga.
What yoga?
I'm gonna go. Is there someone else?
No. No. My God, no. Listen, I can explain.
Can you explain that? My grandfather used to hide his booze in old laundry detergent bottles. Is that what this is? They were hidden all over the house, Isabel. I want to be here for you. But you have to come clean. You have to tell me the truth. That is the only way this can work.
I can't tell you. No, I'm sorry.
I thought you might say that.
Oh.
I just need some time.
No.
Should have just said, yes, I'm an alcoholic. Or tell them the truth.
You didn't leave? Where'd No go?
I'm a liar. I'm just so tired.
Me too.
I was terrified tonight.
Yeah, you had that weasel pointing a gun at you, so...
Not for me. When you showed up, I knew I was safe. I knew it in my bones. But my gut still tells me not to trust you. How does that make any logical sense?
The heart isn't logical, Liz. I mean, love makes you do crazy things. It makes you do beautiful things and terrible things. Things you'd never do.
You're not talking about me. You're talking about someone else. Is this about Rosa?
Everything I do is a cover-up. I don't know how to feel about my husband because I don't know how he feels about me. Because he doesn't know me. Because I don't know me. Because everything I do is an act.
Maybe it's time we all tell the truth to the people we love.
Yeah.
Or the secrets are just gonna tear us all apart.
At least there are no more secrets between the three of us. Right? Not anymore. What?
You didn't cover up my sister's murder because you killed her. You covered it up because someone you love did. The 3 bodies floating out of the cave, that was Michael. He couldn't move them. His hand, it was broken then, wasn't it? So he moved them with his mind.
How do you know about the cave?
You have no idea how much I know.
Mark, how is that possible?
What is it, Michael? What's the secret?
I didn't kill those girls, Isabel. You know who did. You've always known.
That's not your hand. Yours is too big. And Michael's was broken then. That is why you have covered all of this up. That is why you have been lying all of this time. Because the person that you love most in the world is the one who did it. Tell the truth for once. It was Isabel, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, lots of revelations. So Kyle's dad fathered Rosa. And Isabel is the one that killed them. Which I kind of gathered earlier on in the episode when they like alluded to her blacking out. I was like, okay, well then it was her. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.